please believe, please believe, bro, that there is no way. Please believe, and I'm finna say this shit so the motherfuckers can understand what the fuck I'm saying. Please believe, no matter what you see coming up in the future, it's gonna be staged. So if they start bringing some aliens out, believe me, they gonna stage that. And if they start showing shit in the sky, some of it gonna be okay, but some of it is gonna be military shit that they got that they never told you about. There was just shit that was cover up shit, and you think the government don't have it. They got it. And so they're gonna use that, and they're gonna use sky holograms. Some shit in the sky, like a projector, hologram shit. Cause they getting ready for that shit to project something in the sky. And when people see it, they gonna believe that shit. Because they believe everything they see. Can't believe everything you see. Watch. Mark my words. When they do it, I ain't saying it's finna be right away. Like some people be, oh, they gonna do it, they gonna do it tomorrow. No. They gonna do it though. And it ain't gonna be too far from that. And then when they do it, everybody gonna believe it. And then number one. Number two, for anybody to believe that man, tiny, dumb, stupid ass, I'm talking about mankind. I ain't gonna say man because it's different. It's two different ones. I'm gonna say mankind is that smart enough to blow this place up. You stupid as hell. Because we ain't got the ability, we ain't got the power, and we ain't got the strength to destroy this place. The only thing we got the ability to do is destroy each other. This place is always gonna be here, and I'm gonna keep saying it. It's always gonna be here. It's just like if you the evidence shows, all right, it was other civilizations, okay, that was before this, and these civilizations are now buried under the ground, just like the Egyptian civilizations was under the sand. When they discovered those pyramids, they was under the sand. They wasn't they only discovered them because they saw the Sphinx head or the Haru Marquette. That's what it really called. But the Sphinx head, they saw it sticking out the sand, and then they began to unbury it, and they started breaking the noses off because the noses had a distinct look on the noses that looked like African American or whatever. So the Africans, so they took the noses off. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is that what happened to that civilization? Did they think that the world was ending? No, their world ended. Just like Rome. It's gone, ain't it? But it was there, right? They had a whole civilization. And then whatever cataclysm came and fucked them up, they thought that was the end of the world, but it was the end of them. The world is still gonna be here. All this shit still gonna be here, and you gonna be gone. This is what it's not gonna be. They gonna blow up the world. They can't do that. Can't no meteor come from so-called space and motherfucking goddamn blow this world up either. That dinosaur shit is a lie, and everybody believe that shit. Yeah, a meteor came down and killed all the dinosaurs, so you believe it was dinosaurs? They already said that they pieced the shit together and assume that that's what it looked like. You don't know what that shit is, and just like if you look at a camel skeleton, if you look at the skeleton of a camel and take all the fucking hump shit off and all the meat and all that shit off, that skeleton will look like some type of dinosaur. If you take the camel and just just look up a camel skeleton, man. The shit look like it don't look like how it look when it's in the physical form. It don't look like that. It look like you can make an argument that that's a dinosaur because of the way the skeleton looks. So again, the reason people say why they got to be lying all the time, because they have to lie all the time so they can keep you in control. The best thing to do to control people is to never let them know where they live, how they got there, and where they going. So that's a slave, because you want a slave, you don't never want them to know where they come from. You don't know where they at. You don't want them to know where they at, and you don't want them to know where they going. You just want them to do one thing: go to work, eat shit, make more kids, get a house, hug each other, die. That's it. They don't want you to know nothing, because if you start knowing shit, then motherfucker, you a threat. Or they gonna say you a conspiracy theorist, because they put that word out there too, so people can go, oh, conspiracy. Yeah, I don't listen. That's goofy. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. People gotta remember. Gotta keep saying this. After World War II, they came out with the TV. After World War II, they came out with the TV. So what I'm trying to say, after World War II, they brought over all of these goddamn Nazis, and they brought them over here in the Project Bluebeam. When they brought them over here, put me Project Paperclip. When they brought them over here, they brought when they came over here and they brought the TV. Because as soon as they got over, at World War II was over, here come the TV, and here come the Nazis. And you know what those Nazi motherfuckers specialized in? It was mind control. It was mind control through frequencies, radio frequencies, television frequencies. So when they came over here, the TV did too. And now look. And then after the TV, and after they came over here, the CIA was created. And what did the CIA do? The CIA implemented themselves into media, which the CIA when they implemented themselves into the media, it was called Project Mockingbird, which means you got to understand how demon spirits work, because they're here to mock you. So when they came out with Operation Mockingbird, it was just then they implemented that into the media. What you think they doing with the media and you? They're mocking you. That's the whole point of the whole thing. So this is what I'm trying to say. People don't pay attention. This is what that, and then they watch the news. Did you hear what they said on the news? When it's a CIA installation, motherfuckers always running around here talking about you a snitch and you this, but you watch the news. The biggest snitch, bitch ass lying motherfuckers on earth. You get it? They created by the CIA, bastard. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So what? Why you watching that shit? It's mind control, bro. And this is what people that hate. They ain't got no power. You got power when you wake the fuck up. That's when you got power. Then that's number one. That's number two. They've been controlling this shit all along, and all this Diddy party shit got some of these people that was related to those people that created this shit back in the day. Their children and grandchildren, some of them relatable, went to those parties. So when somebody big like that is invested in these companies, like Puff Daddy, he's big, he invested in these companies and bigger guys, and he doing all this crazy stuff, all this old crazy stuff he doing, and then blood sacrificing and all this crazy stuff that he's doing, child sex trafficking and women trafficking and sex trafficking and all these wild things he's involved himself in. That's how come he was able to keep all this money without making any fucking music. So you telling me just his investments in Ciroc, that's all he needed? Come on, man. This dude was almost a billion. He wasn't even making no more music, so he had to been doing other shit that was under the table you ain't know about until he fucking pissed somebody off and did something stupid. Now look at what's happening to him. Cause he fucking around with the big wig people up in the high sectors, private sector big people, just like big homie CC says. This is how he got up there. And now they don't just get up there because they was good musicians. I don't know what people can't see it. No nigga getting up there like that unless he doing some fuck shit. Okay, and then when he piss them off, they make this nigga fall. Boom, because he ain't never gonna be bigger than them. So when people start talking about the devil has no concern with color, doesn't care about that. It just care about you being a dummy. Don't pay attention. Have an ego about not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? It's that. Then people say, well, what can we do? Let them know they full of shit. You be all on fucking Snapchat and all this stupid media 50%, 90% of the time talking about nothing, when you could use at least 5% of the time to say, hey man, this some bullshit and waking up. So if everybody did that, then they wouldn't pull the shit they pulling. But nobody's doing it, so they figure you don't care and you stupid. You just ain't paying attention, so they can tell you anything. Mockingbird, you know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, man. Just sometimes people just gotta wake up, bro. And just like I told people in the beginning of this video, that if you look in Genesis in the Bible, go ahead, look in there. It says replenish. God said, let us make man out of our own likeness. God was replaced. Well, Elohim was replaced with the word God, because the original wording was the Elohim said, let us make man out of our own likeness. It didn't say God, and that's why you got the us in there, because Elohim is meaning many gods, plural. And this is the reason why the God, when he, listen, I'm going to break it down to you. When God said, let us make man, and then he went and told them, which was the Elohim, which is many gods that made many different looking people. That's why so many different looking motherfuckers down here. But anyway, when he did that, when they did that, they started separating people by color, making them look at each other stupid, different, dumb. Because they in control. They the ones who controlling all this stupid, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You at the bottom fighting and scrambling and full bullshit over color and racism and silly shit. While they don't give a fuck about none of that. They just want to keep their foot on your neck and keep you stupid. That's it. That's why I don't give a fuck about that color shit no more because it's a fucking distraction. It's always been that. Yeah, you're gonna be different, nigga. Everybody gonna be different. You're not gonna look like nobody else. It ain't gonna be what the fuck wrong with people, bro. But anyway, you limiting the God that you serve or whatever God you believe in. Oh, he just made one people and that's it. No, he made it, multiple motherfuckers was made. Whether he did it or the other motherfuckers did it, it was allowed to happen, so therefore it exists. So what I'm saying is this. When God said, now go replenish, how can you replenish something if it was never nothing there in the first place? So when he was first creating something, you know what the word replenish means. Let's don't be stupid. That means I'm going to drink all this Kool-Aid and I'm going to replenish it and put it back. So that means it was some Kool-Aid in there before, but it got empty. Now you got to put more in there. That's exactly what happened. A war happened that they ain't talking about. People got destroyed. Then they made more. They make more people. That's it. Restart button. Click. That's all it was. And they're finna do it again. They finna do it again. But you gotta understand, when they did that, when they said let us make man and then go replenish, they destroyed all the people, and then all of a sudden here go Adam and Eve. So who was the first people he created if it wasn't Adam and Eve? Because it wasn't Adam and Eve. Look in Genesis and tell me who the first people was created. Because before Adam and Eve, God created a group of people. And he told them that the world was theirs, and then they disappeared, and then here come Adam and Eve. So again, it was multiple creation stories, meaning you dispensable. This place always gonna be here, but you not. That's the whole point. You not always gonna, but this place been here and it's always gonna be here. And it ain't spinning and it ain't round. Cheap.